And now it's Juan Soto. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Now 1-1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And that one's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
On to the third inning. Juan Soto now. Schmidt back to work. Out there to center. And it falls. And a good start to the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now it's going to be Ian Happ. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Baldwin. And that'll do it. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 1-0. Here's Kyle Tucker. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. On the ground. In time to Vaughn. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Ground ball left side. Slings to first, and Bichette is retired. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Anthony Santander at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
0-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings through it. And we're back. Leading off, Dalton Varsho. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. Green right there to make the grab. 2 away. Addison Barger in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Young.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Here comes a pitch. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
This could end it. And that misses. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, number 14. Meyer back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the grab. And there's 1 away. Yandy Diaz now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Stowers makes the catch. 2 away down. Lau at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. De Los Santos steps on the bag. They don't come. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, number 14. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, these Rays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Now, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
High in the air, out to right. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And now it's Brandon Lowe. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Should be extra bases. The tying run is in to score from third. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That's out to center field. Rojas. And it's caught for the out. Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball. Hit in the air, left field. Turner snags it for the second out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And that's... Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that one fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
No ball,
I think he was sitting
strikes.
off speed there.
That one off the mark. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stott over to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Brian Reynolds here. That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Reynolds. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And there's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Kicks and fires.
That's inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll. So 2 down. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. De La Cruz tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. High fly ball out towards left center. Quan heads after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So 2 down. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he's out at first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. as the lefty gets to work. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2. So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. Smoked on the ground to second. On to first, and Witt is out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The throw into second, and he's got no chance. He's out. Now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one ripped. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one the other way, but that's a foul ball. Popped up. Donovan on his way over. Grabs it on the run. 1 down. And now Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Safe at second. He uses the swim move to get around the tag. And now the center fielder, Jaron Duran. Misses
Nope,
off the
that's
plate.
outside.
And
Ball.
that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike at 95. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Just misses with that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fans another. Bottom of the second. Here's Trevor Story now. Late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
A little bit low. One ball, one strike. Swings through that.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Tristan Casas stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here in Milwaukee, on to the bottom of the 8th. This is Bryce Terang. And the sweeper misses.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that one fouled off.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
So the tying run at second. High fly ball out into left center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. And now it's William Contreras. And that's fouled off. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Bryce Terang. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty good spot.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second swings through that one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in the dirt. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, caught. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And we're tied at 7 apiece. Bottom of the first. This is Corbin Carroll.
All right, be back.
And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get him, but it was pretty close. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. To the right side. Sends it to Tolia. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And that one hammered Doyle. Flying after this one. And that one is off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. Into center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score. So digging in, Jose Iglesias. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now batting Tyler Wade.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge.
And that's an out on the sacrifice. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Jason Hayward. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Goes down looking. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Wade. In there for strike 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jason Hayward. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Line drive, and this might be trouble. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Giants walk it off 5-4. Bottom of the 1st, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The other way to first, and they get Ohtani for the back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani, grounded out his first time up. That one ripped but foul. Comes up empty.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And ring him. Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than...
And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all...
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Double the lead off the bottom of the 1st. And a foul ball. Up and in, and 1-1. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the 1st, got hit around, but really more so. Didn't. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. So 2 down. And now Adolis Garcia. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And so 2 down. Now here is Adolis Garcia. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. So 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And the right-hander deals. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tied up here in the early going. Got him. And it's a 3-up. So 2 down. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. So 2 down. Adolis Garcia digs in now. That one fouled off. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. And now, Adolis Garcia.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Smith makes the grab, and that's the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So 2 down. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Outside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fought off foul. On the ground right side, Rogers gets it to first, and that is that. So 2 down, and now Adolis Garcia. Strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 out, space is empty. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double. All right, ready to go here. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
At the plate, Max Muncy. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Junior will hit next. Hard hit, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Michael Garcia now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Soto snags it, and there's 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. Tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Slap the other way, foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
This one in the air. Alonso settles underneath it, nabs it. And back here in Queens. Now here is Luis Angel Acuna. To the left side, but it is well foul. Late swing fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Now up to him, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor.
Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a strike on the outside edge.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
That's to third, Young. Slings it across, and that takes. Back here at Citi Field. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery.
Number 72. Danielle.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the
No
count.
fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Oh, and 2 now. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Outside.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Montgomery on at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Here comes Bryce Harper. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Misses off the inside, and now it's 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball could be 2. Fired to second. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 out.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Now
here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Number 75. Reed.
Sliced down the right side. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto gets under it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Acuna now. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
0-2 with the count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Max Muncy getting ready to hit. Ripped to right, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Junior takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. In the dirt, but kept close. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Ronnie Mauricio.
And he would be the tying run booth, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And there's one down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Ground ball right side and foul ball. To third. Young tosses the first. Now only one out remaining.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
So much rides on each.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Out to short. Volpe whips it to first. And Acuna retired. Here's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. To the right side. And it's through for a hit. Muncy around second on his way to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now here is Michael Garcia. On the ground to third. Whips it across. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Judge on a dead sprint, racing back onto the track. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Cody Bellinger. And a bunt towards third. Fires across the diamond. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 down.
He's out.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first. Judge out on the play. Back here in New York, and now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 63.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Cruz.
And that one ripped to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And he swings through that one. Second inning here, no score. That misses the zone. 1-1. Just missed.
Outside.
And fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. And that's outside. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Throws, save. And that was close.
Batting 8, the first base.
Here's Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Agustin Ramirez digs in now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Harper around third. The relay, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout.
That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Max Muncy. Judge makes the play. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and it's off the wall. The throw to second is offline. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. In there at the knees, it's 0-1. Goldie, the runner at second with 1 away.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Batting 7,
Ben Rice, the next to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2
Got
strikes.
him swinging.
pitching for the
Back
New
in the
York
Bronx,
Yankees,
all set for the start of the inning.
Number
And
38.
now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr.
Williams.
And first offering is fouled off. Williams, a 6'2 righty, 195 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch misses way outside. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Michael Garcia will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The third baseman.
Here's Josh Young.
6.
He's 0 for 1.
Young.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Judge going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Got him looking. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Yankees looking to rally. And that's in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball is outside. There's the strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. And here comes Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So up next, Anthony Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
You just in the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. The Yanks down to their final strike. The catch is made to end it. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Foul ball there. And he deals. Out to short, Baldwin. Boots it.
Safe.
Now the number 2 hitter, Max Muncy. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Now at the plate, Michael Garcia. And that is out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's Josh Young. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Ball 1, no
the
strike.
first offering is not close. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting
1 ball,
off
1
speed there.
strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. One runs in, and it bangs off the wall. Here comes Junior around third. In there safely. It's 2-0.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
Colson Montgomery at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And down on. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 1 out, bases empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
That's in there. Strike 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Ground ball right side. Harper takes it to the bag. 3 up. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Penn Murphy.
Now pitching
Just trying to
for the
keep
White
this one
Sox,
close here, and this is where a
number
bullpen can
63.
give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Manny
Murphy.
Ramirez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That one outside. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Now the catcher up to hit, Agustin Ramirez.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Swinging a foul straight back. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. That smash towards center. Taylor pulls it down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. And that one fouled off. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. First pitch is in the dirt. Line to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Now fly ball to right center. Junior. He's there. He's got it.
Pitching for the
Top
White
half
Sox,
of the 3rd inning. And here is
number 46.
Max Muncy.
Right. Wilson.
And first offering is fouled off. Wilson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a 4-seamer, a slurve, and he works in a changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Rojas throws on to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And that one moves his feet.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Flips it behind his back to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Third baseman, Josh.
Number 68 into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And the batter now, Josh Young. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 1 out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Headed for the plate. One run is in. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. As we go to the last of the third. Andrew Vaughn now. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And the slider just misses. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hammered, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
White Sox down to their final out. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brooks Baldwin. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. On to first, ball game. The ready to go now. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next, Max Muncy. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. This one high in the air to left center. Happ sizing this one up. And that is that. Here's Nico Hoerner. Fouled off down the right side. That one in there across the letters. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. On the ground out to short. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs. Kyle Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down one. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Michael Garcia. Ray back to work. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Josh Young. He was late there. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one above the zone. 0-2. And 1 and 2. Next offering misses down and away. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Fouled off. He was late. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Dansby Swanson stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Pitching for the Chicago
Back
Cubs.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Tyson Miller.
Tyson Miller.
Manny Ramirez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
1-1.
Fly ball down the line. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Ripped into center, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Agustin Ramirez in the box, lays off for ball one. On the ground, a short, could be two. Glove flips to second, and that's two. Back here at the friendly confines. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
It's no surprise they called his batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Batting ninth.
Justin Turner now. There's a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
0-1.
Off the mark there. And 1-1.
1-1.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra.
Pitching for the Chicago
Welcome
Cubs.
back, and now on the mound to start the fourth. Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Acuna in the box now. Takes strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Heading for the plate. He'll score. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. In there. He's safe.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-1.
And a foul ball. One away with a runner at third here in extra innings. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Now, Michael Garcia. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Josh Young. That one fouled off. Garcia at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Ripped on a line. Squeezes it. And that is back here at Wrigley Field. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Right through there for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. On the corner for a strike. 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch just misses. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Cubbies with only 1 out left. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a base hit. Runner around third. The tag, and that's the ball game. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Big Tyler Glasnow. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. Stepping in, Max Muncy. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
0-1. And that's outside.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and that chance handled. Feed to second, that's one. On to Freddie, double play. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Garcia. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Josh Young now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fought off foul. Garcia off of first with 2 away. And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Well, we go to the bottom of the first. Now here is Will Smith. There's a strike. Next offering is down low. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. 1 gone here. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arm.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch swinging.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
And there's the strike. Runner on the move. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Scott.
Foul ball there. Scott measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014. And the next pitch is way outside. Stays alive. Caught him looking for the K. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just off the inside corner. Now 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Mookie now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And Mookie takes.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and now 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here comes Tommy Edman. Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Muncy digs in. The other way, and he beats the shift. Finds his way through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Outman makes the grab, and there's one away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's already homered in this game. First pitch, not close. Ground ball up the middle. They get the out on Acuna. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hernandez makes the catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Cabrera back to work. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one down the line. Harper takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. To the right side, Muncy throws to first in time, and they get the out on Smith. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Hesung Kim. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
They say a solo shot.
Coming to you live from Southern California. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Chase Silseth.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Adele moves under it. He's got it, and there's two away. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Michael Garcia now at the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the third out. Back in Anaheim. The batter now, Zach Neto. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. And now batting, Mike Trout. Pulls that one foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front.
There's a swing and a drive. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more,
he won't get there. That should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Angel Stadium, now the third baseman, Josh Young. Hot shot to third. And quickly one away in the second. So up next, Colson Montgomery.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball out to left field. Ward. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Ward ranging back. See you later. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So Harper stands in. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now here is Agustin Ramirez. Man on second, 2 down. And a strike in there. That's inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2. Harper on at second with 2 down. Inside 3-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. 2 outs, runner on first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder, Taylor.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Jorge Soler up at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ripped to third and caught. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Two out, space is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-1 now. Swinging a foul out of play. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Brings it in, and there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball one, no strikes. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Just missed it. Michael Garcia digs in now. First time up was a pop out. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one inside. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball left side. Sends it to first. That's out. And we're back. Here's Joe Adele. There's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Foul ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. And now Zach Neto struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to short. Angels with only 1 out left. So digging in, Luis Rengifo.
Oh, but we talk about how...
Bouncer to Young. On to first. Ball game.